I showed you guys how to do some advanced blending on top of your blend with wax and mixing paint in the wax. So if you missed that and you want to check it out, just go check it out on my Facebook page. What else? What else? So Betty asked me today, she goes, so did you get to be alone? Did you get to have alone time in your studio today? No, I didn't. So I told my studio mate that I would come in around 10. That was my hint. I'm going to come in and film at 10. Right? And so I show up at 9:30 and he's there. I was it's not a big deal. So I go in there. I was on the phone with my sister, so I waited a while. We were chatting. And then I go in there. And he's like, I know you're filming at 10. I mean, this is what a nice guy is. I know you're filming at 10. I'm going to be really quiet. And he must have just read all the things in my face because I went, and he goes, oh, you don't want me here. You don't want me here. And I was like, no, that sounds so mean. No, it's not that I don't want you here. It's that I am self-conscious. I'm self-conscious. I don't know how I can go live with you guys and I don't have a care in the world. I'm not self-conscious. I don't care who hears me. I don't care what's going on. I'll be in a grocery store. I'll be in my car. I'll be whatever. But there is something. Let me know if you guys are on here too. Don't be lurking and not saying hello to me today. I want to see who's there. I got Dalen over here on the control panel. He's going to be gleefully and happily relaying all your comments. Yeah, I'm going to give you a close-up of him in a second.
Don't you dare.
Oh, yes, I will. So he basically was like, oh, you don't want me here? Because I don't know what the difference is, but when you're going live, even if nobody's there, I feel a connection.
Heather Wing says, hola.
Hola, Heather. How are you, darling? There is just a connection we have when we're going live. And when I'm taping a tutorial, I was saying how I was wanting my own space to tape the tutorial. You're acting like an idiot. I have no other way to explain it because you're like, ha ha, and there's nobody there. It's just your camera. And there's just something that feels ridiculous about it. But I do it. I do it because I love you guys and I want you to have a fun video and I want it to be full of energy and be dynamic. But there's just something about doing that for the camera when you're alone and there's nobody there and there's no chance of anybody being there. Like if I'm live in the studio and other people, like they don't know I'm talking to myself. They don't know if I don't have anybody following me. I can have 1,000 people on there. I got my friends here. But when you're shooting the video, like there's nobody there. And I don't know why I'm self-conscious about it. I just am. So I just said to him, I was like, it is not about you. It is my own failing. It is my own self-consciousness that I want to be alone in the studio, but it is not fair, rent-paying artist renting a studio space for me to dictate that you can be here or not be here. So I'm just gonna drive up and see if your car's there. Like that's all I'm gonna do. And then within an hour, he left for lunch, and I don't know where he went. It's not like we can go out to lunch, but he left for an hour, and so I'm leaving for an hour, and I did my spiel. And I'm almost done with my video, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I'm just going to have to get over it. I'm going to have to get over it. Hey, dum-dum.
Oh. Hi, Sue, says Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
And Donna says, hi, Sue. It's nearly 7 a.m. here.
Donna, 7 a.m. Wait, remind me where you are again, Donna? Wait, our other gal's in the UK, and we have a gal from Australia. Wait, Donna, are you in Australia? I'm so sorry. Because I think we have 2 Donnas. Do we have 2 Donnas, and one's in the UK and one's down under? Because I think I mixed you guys up, or I'm just like, brain dead. So that's Monkey. She's going to be reading, and Dale's reading your comments. That's what I thought. Donna, I got to tell you, we have 2 Donnas. And one, I believe, comes on here, and it's 10:30 at night. And I think she's in the UK. And I kept saying, oh, Donna, down under. I wasn't trying to do the accent because I would suck at that. But then when she said something about the UK, I was like, oh my God, did I get her country wrong? I mean, how lame is that? And I actually went stalking pages, and I think we have, okay, So, welcome everybody. We are going to finish this baby up today. I know I've done finale part 1, finale part 2, and today I just typed in wild card because I'm not going to say finale part 4 because now we're just getting done. Let me turn the light on a little bit better.
Donna says yay.
Awesome.
Mike Peters does clapping emoji, waving emoji.
Hey, Suzanne.
Clapping emoji, waving
Suzanne,
emoji.
you caught me live. Oh my God, Suzanne. You're the one. I should stop because my memory's so bad. Who was like, I want to catch you live. Here's the deal. I have to make an announcement today, you guys. We are going to work on this, but I have to make an announcement. Suzanne, YouTube is given, YouTube and Facebook are both giving me shit. Okay? So Facebook is mad at me. Basically, if they could have sat down with me in the room, they'd be like, Sue, listen up. You either love me or you love him. You can't love us both at the same time. And if you are going to love us both, you got to do it at separate occasions. That's what it's like. I got 2 boyfriends. 2 jealous boyfriends. Oh. 2 jealous boyfriends.
Lori,
I've had that. I could regress back to those days. Yeah, 2 jealous boyfriends. Anyway, no, I actually didn't.
Lori Bo Sawyer says, you're rocking the lives, girl. Keep them coming.
Thank you. Thank you. But here, jealous boyfriend Facebook and jealous boyfriend YouTube. All right? So let me see if I can enact this for you. So Facebook is like, if you want to come up in my house, you have to come in my front door. And you can't come in the side door. You can't come in on your little mini cam, restream, all this thing where you're giving it out to the world. You can only come in my front door. And if you come in my front door, I'm going to spread the love around. I'm going to let everybody know you're going live. And YouTube says, we want your edited videos. We want you to spend at least a week making content for 1 video. That's because it's how long it takes me on my page. And I want you to upload it straight to my page. And I don't want you to go live with your ramble. Facebook, YouTube. This is what they both sat down and told me this week. So, this is what we have to do. Now that you finally found me live on Facebook, I can't go live on Facebook. I mean, excuse me, on YouTube. At least not at the same time. So here's what I'm thinking. To Facebook. I'm going to go live at least 2 times a day. Morning and News to Review. Okay? Whatever we do, whether we're dyeing my hair or cutting my bangs or working in the garden or whatever behind the scenes craziness or driving and finding paint, whatever that is, we're going to do it.
Susie Smith says, hello, Sue from Texas.
Susie! I just sent you an email. I sent you a message. Let me know privately your answer to that. So anyway, this is what I'm thinking. We'll continue with what we're doing. We're going to have some fun right here on Facebook. We're going to go in Facebook's front door and make this jealous boyfriend happy. And then I'm going to sneak over here to YouTube. And I'm going to re-upload the live. So it's still over there on YouTube, but it ain't live anymore. I'm sorry for this, you guys. I don't know. I just got to make these men happy if they're going to share my content. And so I have to play by the rules. And that's the best way I can explain it to you. So the News and Review will no longer be live on YouTube. I will upload it, and I will also be putting a ton of new content on YouTube. I've been editing videos like crazy. I hope that made sense. I'm sorry about the dudes in my life, but they're your dudes too. Okay, so.
Nick Peters, with 2 crazy boyfriends, when are you getting tigers?
When am I getting tigers?
And Susie says,
oh my God, yes, Tiger King. I'm the Tiger Queen. All right, so here's what we're doing, you guys. I'm so in love with this piece, but I'm ready to be done. But I held off. I did not work on it without you. Because what we're going to do today, not much. We're not doing much. But we decided yesterday to add 2 more leafy leaves here. I want to show you how I did that. And I brought over a few metallic waxes. I thought we could experiment with a little bit and see if we like. Okay? So let me show you what we're going to do. I put Posh Bagash on the plate. This is our green. And what else? And a little bit of, I think we'll just use a little bit of the Urban Farmhouse on there. Every time I walk by this piece, I'm in love with it more. I gotta tell you. I put too much on the plate. Oh well. And And where'd I put the white? Okay, we got all these here. So here's how I decide how much to put on or not to put on. When my plate is done. Like at the end of the day, I only keep going without you when I have a bunch on here and I don't want to waste it. Okay? Hey!
There's nothing new.
I heard a beep beep.
There's
Beep beep.
nothing. You keep messing me. I'm the one in control of your screen. Your stream.
All right. Is Betty on there yet?
I don't see any.
I feel bad, you guys. I think I inadvertently I was calling all y'all people bossy yesterday, but I was being silly. I like it. I like it. Tell me what to do. I like it. All right. So I'm thinking like filling in here, kind of overlapping this flower just a little bit, but we just need to fill in. Y'all down with that? Y'all down with that? We just have a little bit of empty space in here. Now, once we do that, we might need to go over some of the purple. It depends on if we want the leaf, the foreground, or the background. So I'm going to mix my yellows together a little bit. And I'm going to make it on the edge a little darker. So I'm going to go light in the center. And I'm just brushing this on. I don't really need it that intense. I'm actually going to avoid going over that leaf right there. I'm going to see if I can avoid having to paint on top of it. I don't know if I can, but let's try. So we were talking about that.
Susie Smith says it's a gorgeous piece.
Aw, thank you, sweetie. I'm really excited about how it's coming along. All right, so we've got... All right, so now we've got that there, and I'm putting the green on, and I'm going to go on the tips. So we're doing kind of an ombre on the piece. On the piece. So Dalen, I've been talking to them about what you're going to be doing next.
Me?
Yeah.
You're talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you. Do you know another Dalen in the room?
What are you talking about with me?
Gardening.
Oh.
You want to tell the folks at home what you're going to do?
Nothing today, because there was a shard of glass in my foot.
Do you think that's what it was?
It has to be. I mean, I just don't know what else. Maybe a splinter. Something.
He did have something nasty in his foot. All right, there we go. So what I did is I didn't go all the way to the edge of the stencil, so it kind of looks like it's behind the flower. What, honey? What are you eating? And then I'm going to do one more up here, you guys. One more. Now, yeah, I like that. Y'all down? Y'all down with it? I'm working without a barrier layer here. I didn't put a barrier layer on. I did not do it. Figured we'd come up with our idea and we're gonna go with it. All right. So like I said, I'm not going super heavy. So tell me where you guys are coming in from. Tell me what's happening with your lives today. What is up? Are y'all settling into a new normal? I feel like I kind of am. Not really. Like I'm kind of feel better, and then I kind of fall off the tightrope a little bit, you know? Like, I got this. I got this. Bam, face plant. I don't got this. That's what it's been like for me. All right. Let's see. Okay. I dig it. So just a couple little leaves in there. So I brought over some, what did I bring over? Some little, what are they called? Brushes. And, God bless America.
Kelly Fleshman says looks good.
How do we feel about adding a little golden ticket? I know we're on a delay. I'm not going to start without you. Oh, I know why we didn't do this yesterday. I couldn't open it. Big strong sun. Can you open that
Where
without
you-
spilling it?
What is this? What are you trying to do to me? Don't put it. I will mess up your stream. All right. You know what? I'm zoomed out now. Can't see anything. Huh? It's all
Wait,
right.
what did you do?
I ruined the stream. I
Oh,
told
just
you you put
open
this
this.
camera on me. Well, guess what? We're all zoomed in now, huh? Huh? We can't have nice things. What is
Oh
this?
no, they can see. They can see. I need to pluck. Okay. Just open it.
Okay, what is this?
It's
Wait, let me put it back. There we go.
Just open it.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What is this? What have you
Liquid
done?
patina?
What have you done to this?
Can you open it?
No, I can't.
Really? You got this,
It's
Dalen.
all my hands are all
Go,
sweaty.
Dalen. Go, Dalen. Go, Dalen.
Where is
You
it?
really can't open it? Oh no, it's just gonna go everywhere. Stop. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Yeah, okay. You were laughing.
So, hit it. Holy. Oh my god, we can't put on the liquid patina.
Let me
Okay, this is
try
what I
it,
want
let me
you to
try
do. Take the spoon.
Oh yeah.
No, different. Go get a knife. No, not a knife. We need something that can like pry. Oh, I know. Go run it under hot water. This is the live today.
It's
I'm
still
so
just
glad.
it's the camera's still on me. All right, they can't see what you're doing. They're just looking at me.
Wait, I think I got it.
How do I add text to this?
Alright, go around. Alright, so hold on. I think there. I'm taking a spoon. This is today's live. This is it. This is all we're gonna do. We're gonna
Hey,
open
you had a good laugh, huh?
Okay, I feel like this is happening. I got you, liquid patina. Oh my god.
Let me give it another try.
Oh, I can't do it. That is the worst. Now my arm hurts. All right, what else do we have here? Okay, we're going to move on. I have...
Betty Hit says you're such a handsome dude. Thank you.
Isn't he Betty?
There were a bunch of other comments, but
Oh,
I'm
no.
not reading those.
Oh, no, I forgot to plug in my phone. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
For real?
For real, hold on. Hold on, guys. I forgot to plug in my phone. So while it charges, I told you I'm tired today. So while it charges, we're going to have to use the most unflattering camera ever. Your built-in webcam.
There's a fight going on over there.
Okay. So what we're going to Please, God, let my phone come back on. All right, can you get that open?
Oh, shit. Where did I put that? No.
Don't say shit.
Sorry.
Only I say shit on my live. I don't want them thinking I'm a bad mother. I don't want them knowing.
I'm 18.
You are 18.
I'm beyond your.
I'm beyond my control.
Yeah.
You were beyond my control a long time ago. Okay, this is Miss Lillian's. This is called Black Pearl. Okay, so I did think we could. Oh my God, please. What I was thinking is we put in a little bit of metallics in here, you guys. I'm just going to use a little brush and go over some of our hash marks here. Too late, I know, too late. It's not like I have a beep button where I can beep out my son.
What?
Okay, Black Pearl. Well, I'm waiting for my phone to charge back. And then I'm just going to go over these hash marks here a little bit. Just to, they're going to still be black, but I thought it'd be fun to give them a little shimmer, a little shine. Let's see here. Yeah, it makes it three-dimensional. I know you guys can't see. I'll bring the camera up. You're just going to have to trust me on this. You're just going to have to trust me that it looks really good. I'm not doing it everywhere, but that way, when we do put the flat on it, I'm just going to tell you down. When we do put the matte on it, it's going to be great. When What does Betty say?
There's be a lot of beeps.
A lot of. Oh. Yes, Dalen.
You can't
Actually,
ask me to change
no,
that.
I mean, my followers know me. I think there are worse things in life than a potty mouth. I just do. I'm just not going to get that worked up about it. I mean, I figured go ahead and give the kids some vices. Some mom-approved vices so that they don't go out and kill people, right? Because I have that much control. All right, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put a little bit of this shimmery black, kind of right in where I have, I just put my hand right in our stencil. It actually still looks okay. I'm going to put it right, I'm just kind of dabbing it in to our black areas with a little bit of shimmer. Hey, did you get that thing open? If not, go run it under the hot water.
I am not getting this open.
Can you try running it under hot water?
Can I?
So I'm just using the tiniest bit. Okay? Just where it's. Stand back. Stand back and look. Yeah. Not too much. I like this black pearl a lot. I've been using this on a lot of different things. I recommend all the Miss Lillian metallics. They're so rich and they're very opaque. Sometimes you get metallics and it's just like a little wash. Okay? That's really about all I wanted to do. Yeah, I like it. Oh, thank you, Betty. Thank you. All right, so I also have, I did get Modern Masters for another project I was going to do, and I got the gunmetal, the metals. It wasn't as good. It was not as good, I have to say. So that's about all I wanted to do with the metallics. Hopefully he's getting that golden ticket open. Any luck? Now, here's what I forgot, kiddos. Here's what I forgot. So here's some of the metallics that I want to use. This is the Prima Indian Pink. Look at that. It's amazing. I love it. But the thing is, we can't put these on. We can't, because, you know why? Because we still have to put our top coat on. Sorry. I've got this one. Oh, Taylor Heart!
Jesus.
Take a bow, honey.
No.
All right, fine. Okay.
Where's the cat?
And then the last one I wanted to show you. I can't believe my phone is not coming back on at all. Is this on? It is on. It's fine. We'll just do the whole thing with the webcam.
Since you're
Show
already
must go
looking
on.
at that, am I needed?
Look at that. Look at that. Aren't these gorgeous? This one is Electric Violet.
Since you're already looking at your laptop, do you need me?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Sit down. All right, so now we've got, thanks to Dalen, we have golden ticket that we can put on here. All right, so thank you, those of you who are just joining, thank you. Thank you so much if you have alerted other folks that I'm live here, going a little crazy. If you missed it, please go back, rewind, and watch my explanation of my two boyfriends and the fact that they're fighting with each other and why this will be my last, for a while, live directly to YouTube. Okay? Sorry about that. For those of you who love me on YouTube, I love you back. I will post the recording on YouTube, but I can't do the dual live anymore. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, isn't that purple amazing? All right, so I'm thinking, let's go just, I don't want the metallic to like leap off the page. So I'm going to put the golden ticket kind of in the darker places, kind of messily, where I already have a dark yellow, okay? So I'm just kind of mushing that in there a little bit. Because the thing to remember, you guys, when you're using Golden Ticket or any of these, is that it's a dark base. The color is dark. So even though it's glistening and beautiful, when the light hits it the other way, it looks brown. So you want to be careful when you put this on. So I usually try to put it somewhere that's already a little bit brown. What was that last comment? Can you read it to me from
Heather Wing. Waxes.
What?
Waxes, so they go last after top coat.
Yeah.
Will be the cherry on top. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I talked about on today's live too, you guys. So I'm using just the tip of my brush and just speckling on. Did my phone just die? Like, not even, like, I feel like it's dead. I'm not even painting with it. I'm just kind of stippling with it, you guys. Just putting it on there. And I'm kind of putting it in the center of these flowers up top here. At the center where it would maybe go. Oh, there you go, phone. Like, I should be mad at my phone. Like it's the dummy that didn't plug in. Let me get that going back for you guys. So you don't have to look at me through the lens of the computer for much longer. I got you.
Betty hits. I'm intrigued. I'll have to catch the replay.
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 You can tell my kids are readers more than talkers. Because let's switch that. Like, what was Sadie saying the other day? The epitome.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I remember when I was reading Harry Potter, and it was like Hermione. I mean, it took the movies to come out for me to know it was Hermione. All right, so now let's tilt up and get in so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing here. Blue, honest to frickin' God, move.
There's also a cat coming, I think. She's her own possessed.
Must this always be a complete family affair? Okay, there we go. Can y'all see what I'm doing now? And I'll flip the camera over. We're done. So I'm just going to all of these little places and adding like just a little bit of the metallics in there. So that way when the light hits it from a different angle, I think it'll be really cool. But less is more, people. Less is more. That's about all she wrote. I think I'll put the top coat on. Now what I'm going to use for a top coat, I decided I'm going to try out, instead of rolling on the flat out flat, once this is dry, we're going to try out Miss Lillian's Lackluster. This is her flat coat, and I haven't tried it yet. So, Dalen, you're the worst. When you hear the...
Holy crap, girl. Are you playing hide and seek? From Monica Haddon Mills.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right. What do you guys think? Are we good? Are we good? Let's see what happens with a little bit of Lackluster. So yes, when you wax is last. I wish I could make that rhyme better, but I don't have a way to do that. Wax. Let's not make that happen. Last. Unless, like I said today on my live, unless you're trying to do something funky or experimental or avant-garde where you want to see your piece break apart, wax last. Even if you put a top coat on, you can still put wax on top of that. You can. Trust me. Trust me. I had to do it wrong before I got it right. But, so this is lackluster top coat. I want to put a little bit of this on. I'm going to go get a fresh brush, and I'm going to put some of this on, and we're going to test it. What's the next thing say, Jay?
Beth O'Brien, beautiful. Heather Wing, love it, love it, love it.
Yay!
Jane Mondial, are we related?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Jane, it's Dalen. You can't see him because the last time I put him on camera, he closed the screen.
She says, gorgeous.
Okay, so this is lackluster. Ooh, it's really creamy. It's creamy and it holds on my brush. So I'm going to do it down here on the bottom in case I screw it up. Or in case, like, you never know when you're doing top coats if you're going to end up with, if your top coat is going to react with your paint. I would just say, in general, whenever, squirrel, whenever you are putting a top coat on, check it. You never know when what you use, whether it's an ink pen or like this ink that we used here from IOD, because we've used a lot of stuff in here. We've used Debbie's Design Diary paint, Miss Lillian's paint, IOD ink, metallic paint, all the things, okay? So that's why I'm starting down here at the bottom, in case I screw it up and I need to repaint something. But so far, so good. It's not doing anything. This is just a sample jar of lackluster. So I want to see, as it dries, if it is truly without the luster. All right, that's really good. It's not mushing my paints. There's nothing on my brush except for the paint from the last time. That's basically what we want to make sure of.
Carla says, love this.
Oh, thank you, Carla. Yes, you guys, I'm having so much fun with this, and I've reached out to a couple of you who've expressed interest, and I'd love to do this again. And if you're interested in having me do one for you, and you get to dictate what I do you think that would be fun? Like I would probably not do as big as this, where I have to keep going up and down. Plus, I don't know how we're going to ship this thing. But in general, I'm kind of down with the idea, if you guys are, of doing this kind of made to order, but live. So tell me what you guys think about that. All right. I'm going to let that dry for a second before we go any further. I also don't want to mess up our metallic. Oh, it's still showing though. I went over the metallic. It was already dry. It's already dry. But I'm seeing that when the light hits it now, it's reflecting. Yay! Oh my goodness. I think I brought my weekend back to the store, or else I would speed this up. So we'll just sit here and try.
Betty says, sounds like fun and cool idea.
Yeah, I think it will be, Betty. So, I mean, I can do different sizes. It doesn't have to be, you know, the size of your wall like mine is here. And, you know, we can just discuss together a price, you know, offline. We can chat about it offline, figure out what we want to do, kind of figure out a color scheme. And then if you can be here at 5 o'clock over the next few days, and then just make sure you're here because, you know, I might get going without you. If you wanna get on here and say, whoa, 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 where are you going with that, right? So for Chris, who doesn't seem to be on here yet today, I did, remember yesterday, I did find, how much time do we have left? That was it, 5:35. Oh, not a whole lot.
Heather Wing says, made to order live. Wow, that's a cool plan. And Betty says, big is more fun. Kelly Fleshman says, great idea.
And we can do, I mean, our only limit is my talent. I probably shouldn't say that. Our only limit is our imagination. I mean, but you guys, I didn't really freehand very much.
Okay.
Okay. This was very much just layering stencils, layering. I mean, I went in and freehanded a little bit after the fact, but in general, no, it was pretty good. So what I did today is I got these, and Chris really wanted to see some dragonflies. So I thought maybe I would experiment with this and the air clay. I'm not convinced we're going to put these in here yet, but I got the Iron Orchid size air clay. We might do that, but let's look here. I want to look while this is drying. There's no sheen. This is awesome. I have a new plan. I don't have to use general finishes on everything, because I like to save that for the furniture. I don't like dealing with that big jug. I mean, yeah, sure, I could put it into another container, but this has like no smell, and it is flat as a fill in the blank. I just keep looking to see as it's drying if it's flat. So, have you guys used the air dry clay? I haven't. So, I do know we want to put a little, hey Dave, can you bring me the cornstarch? We're just going to do one. I just want to do one before we go today, because I want to see how it looks. I have to sniff everything. It smells good. Oh, it really smells good. Why does that smell good? I don't understand. I'm going to warm it up. The last time I used the actual air dry clay, you guys, was when I was meeting the Iron Orchid girls at Debbie's boot camp. Isn't that crazy? Sometimes I'm a slow adopter. You got that? You got the cornstarch, love?
Is it in the thing?
It's in the thing.
Okay. I don't know what it looks like.
It's a box. It looks like the sugar.
Alright.
So I'm warming it up in my hand and kind of rolling it out. We'll probably be okay without the cornstarch, but all right. Let's see if we can do it without. I must have brought it in here somewhere.
Oh.
What? Yay, Dalen!
It's not in the thing.
It's not. It's not. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put some down here on my little work table, otherwise known as a beach towel. So I resist the urge to put my brush right into the cornstarch that we eat out of. Okay, let's try this. Put a little cornstarch in there. I'm not going to attach this today, but I want to see how it looks. And we can at least save this idea for another one too. Let me tilt it down so you guys can see. Yes, it's chaos. I don't have my work table here. What are you making, Dalen? Are you making some for me? Oh yeah, this one's a good one. I also ordered a bunch of molds, just of different things and I ordered some. I did two things. I ordered some molds just for myself to make with clear cast resin, the Alumilite stuff, so that I could make a kit with a bunch of different smaller molds. Does that make sense? I'll show you guys tomorrow. I don't want to throw too much at you, but I'll show you what I need tomorrow. But anyway, so we've got that in there. I pushed it in. We put in the, there we go. All right. What do you have? Oh, green tea?
That's it.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Dang. Sweetie, you're going to be up all night with that.
What do you mean?
Come on.
There's
That's
only
some serious caffeine right there.
there's no caffeine in this.
Green tea? Of course there's caffeine.
This is
in
made
green
from
tea.
the powder.
Matcha green tea is still green tea.
I don't know anything, alright? I'm just enjoying this.
Yeah. Sorry. This. So, where would we put it? I want to do the clear coat first anyway, but like that. Like, where would it go? Where would you guys want to see it? Like that. Maybe it'd be better if I put it on camera. I can see this working. I'll admit I was dubious to begin with. I guess my thing is I don't want it gimmicky. I don't want it gimmicky. But if it adds to the piece, and then you see the richness of the dragonflies coming, and like that's the only thing that's lifting off the page, and then we could kind of do it in an iridescent. Are y'all down with that? I didn't stick it on. It's just holding itself on. I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can see. And at the risk of my phone dying, I'm gonna take it off the cord again. I want to show you guys how it's drying. That's pretty. Hold on. Going up under my shirt. Nothing new there. Okay. All right. So this was flat out flat. Sorry, it's focus. All right, that's flat out flat. So flat out flat. You know, it's still going to have ever so slightly a sheen, but it's pretty darn flat. And then down here. That's lackluster. I gotta say, it might look a little shiny on camera with the light hitting on it, but that's still pretty darn flat compared to the flattest. Do you see how it's getting less shiny as I go up? So I'll just have to decide if lackluster is lacking in luster enough. But I like the feel of it very much. I like that. But I think we're there, kids. Let's focus that. What's the comment, Day?
Heather Wing, I'm partial to dragonflies. Have 8 tattooed on me, and so I'm with the dragonfly.
You have 8 tattooed. Oh, send a picture. I guess I'm torn. I'll be down with it. I'll give it a shot. I'm torn only because the idea when we started this was that it was going to be like this crazy mixed media. I mean, we had the upholstery fabric.
Jen
we
says,
had,
I vote no.
Yeah, we went from kind of starting with like this arts and craft project that was just going to be like total layer, like coming up. But then we ended up with kind of a flat piece that already has the depth in it. Like, I'm kind of excited where this went. It has so much more depth than I thought it was going to have, even without any depth. I mean, this is flat, completely flat. So I guess that's my only issue. It's not about putting a dragonfly on there. It's just about, like, putting something that has 3 dimensions on top of it. I'm undecided. I have to sleep on it. I have to think about it. Either way, I can just let this dry flat, and then I'll paint it, probably iridescent blues and things, and then we can kind of play with it tomorrow. So I was thinking tomorrow, if my Alumilite cast is here, we will make some molds. We're going to make some beachy themed craft boxes for Mother's Day. What are you getting me for Mother's Day, Dalen?
Did I get you for Mother's Day?
He doesn't know it's coming up.
Oh,
wants to know what he got me for Mother's Day.
what do you want for Mother's Day?
Same thing I got for my birthday.
Cake?
And?
Uh,
Oh, wait, you didn't give me anything. Oh, I forgot.
I got you a cake.
He bakes me a cake. No, he gives really, really good, like, deep back muscle massages. Really good. Like, you're crying out in pain. He can just kind of touch with his fingers, and it's like, he's like digging
Oh, would you look
in
at that? We're at 45 minutes.
underneath the tendons. Like, oh, it's awesome.
Well, would you look at that?
Well, Joe, look at that. All right, so Dalen's on the clock. We're going to go. We are actually, you have 15 minutes to get ready. We're going to go across the street because our neighbor sells pallets. He collects and resells pallets for $3 a piece. And so we are going to go collect 10 pallets, and we're going to bring them over, and we're going to cut them up to make... I was trying to be silly, like it broke out. No, we're using them to build our garden. So I'm going to try to show you that in the morning. Okay? So I'll meet you back sometime in the morning-ish hour. No guarantees on that. 5 o'clock I'll commit to. I'm not committing to 2 different times. The other time is just loose. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to finish putting the luster or lackluster or lack thereof on here. And I think we're good. Bye, kids.